Dear students, I welcome you on behalf of Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College for the remote teaching learning process, where our motto is let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Let us move towards part 7 of chapter number 2, that is sources of corporate finance, wherein today we are going to understand meaning and types of debentures. Let us move towards the seventh question, which is what is debenture, and discuss the different types of debentures. Let us first understand the meaning of debentures. The meaning of debentures was already explained to you in the previous video, wherein I explained you that it is a form of borrowed capital which a joint stock company requires to meet its medium and long-term financial needs. It has been derived from the Latin word debere, which means to owe. Then we also studied the definition which is given in section 2 subsection 30 of Companies Act 2013. I also explained that it is a proof of indebtedness, that is loan taken by the corporate houses. Let us now move towards types of debentures. There are 4 categories of debentures and 8 types of debentures, which means that each category consists of 2 types of debentures. The first category is on the basis of security. Therein we have 2 debentures, that is secured and unsecured debentures. The second category is on the basis of transfer, where we are going to understand about registered debentures and bearer debentures. The third category is on the basis of repayment. We are going to learn about redeemable debentures and irredeemable debentures. And the fourth and the last category is on the basis of conversion. We are going to understand about convertible debentures and non-convertible debentures. Let us now move towards the first type, which is secured debentures. Secured debentures are those debentures which can be secured by creating a charge on the property, that is assets of the company. It means that when the company issues secured debentures, in that case company gives a security to debenture holders by keeping its asset aside. In case the company fails to pay the interest or the capital amount, then the company has to sell off these assets and repay the interest as well as the principal amount back to the debenture holders. The company may provide security through a particular asset which is called as fixed charge, or it may create security on any other asset in general, which is called as floating charge. Further, these debentures are secured through trust deed, which means that a provision relating to security of debentures is specified in the trust deed, which is an agreement between the company and the debenture trustees. Let us now move towards the second type, which is unsecured debentures. Unsecured debentures are those debentures which do not provide any security to debenture holders regarding payment of interest as well as repayment of capital amount. They are considered to be unsafe. However, the issue of unsecured debentures is prohibited by the Companies Act 2013, which means that a company can issue only secured debentures which provides a complete safety to the debenture holders. The third type of debentures are registered debentures. Registered debentures are those debentures on which the name of the holders are recorded. For this, the company maintains a register which is called as Register of Debenture Holders. This register of debenture holder consists of the name, address and particulars of the holdings of each and every debenture holder in detail. However, transfer of these debentures is a very lengthy and a complicated process because it requires execution of regular transfer deed, which means that a proper procedure is required to be followed for transfer of such debentures. The fourth type of debenture is bearer debentures. Bearer debentures are those debentures wherein the names of debenture holders do not appear, that is, they are not recorded in the register of debenture holders, as well as it does not appear on the face of the debenture certificate. In such a case, transfer of debentures takes place by simple or mere delivery, which means that it does not require execution of a regular transfer deed in order to transfer these shares, these debentures. They can be simply transferred by mere delivery. Further, these debenture holders are paid interest through interest coupons which are attached to the debenture certificate when the company issues the debenture certificate. The fifth type of debenture is redeemable debentures. Redeemable debentures are those debentures which are redeemed, that is repaid back to the debenture holder either at the end of the specific period or by installment during the lifetime of the company. Further, rules or provisions regarding the repayment of the debentures are usually given in the trust deed, which means that this amount is paid back to the debenture holders at the time of maturity. Let us now move towards the sixth type, which is irredeemable debentures. Irredeemable debentures are those debentures which are not redeemed, that is not repaid during the lifetime of the company, which means that the amount which is given by the debenture holders in the form of debenture capital remains with the company throughout the lifetime of the company. However, they are repayable only under some specific circumstances, such as they are paid either during or after the liquidation of the company, or maybe due to breach of any condition, which means that when there is violation of any law or promise, at that time the company has to repay the amount back to the debenture holder. And thirdly, when some contingency arises. These are the only three situations wherein the company repays the amount back to the debenture holders. Let us now move toward the seventh type, which is convertible debentures. Convertible debentures refers to those debentures which gets converted into equity shares after a specific period of time. However, this conversion must be approved by the shareholders through passing of a special resolution at general meeting. This type of debentures are beneficial to the debenture holders as they do get equity shares at a rate which is lower than the market value. Let us now move towards the eighth and the last one, which is non-convertible debentures. As the term indicates, non-convertible debentures are those debentures which do not get converted into equity shares at the time of maturity. They remain as debentures only during the lifetime, and finally at the time of maturity they are redeemed, that is repaid back to the debenture holders. The holders of these debentures do not enjoy capital appreciation like that of equity shareholders or convertible debentures. So with this, dear students, we have completed all the 8 types of debentures, that is secured debentures, unsecured debentures, registered debentures, bearer debentures, redeemable debentures, irredeemable debentures, convertible debentures and non-convertible debentures. Thank you, dear children, for your patience listening.